My best friend is a man magnet. She has stolen my boyfriend 8 times. This time she sets her sights on CEO Frank Sterling. And she lands him. I finally get a window while she works on him, so I can date my own boyfriend like a normal person. Right when my boyfriend and I are about to get married, she steals him again, and Frank catches them. To be exact, Frank and I catch each other's partners in the act. We stand outside the door and hear them going at it inside. Frank looks mortified. For the first time, the golden CEO gets cheated on. I tell him,
"So, want payback? Try me."
My friend Sienna Hart turns heads on any street. She is used to it, and she thinks no man left can challenge her. One day we get home from shopping. On the way we run into my campus crush, Frank Sterling. He is 6'3" with sharp features, idling in his luxury car outside a boutique, like a television drama. On impulse I say hi. He nods back. Sienna perks up and grills me all the way home.
You knew a man like that and never introduced me. I have not seen a guy like this in ages. Wolf in a suit. Crazy hot, my type.
I lounge on the couch with my phone. I do not even look up.
I did not think he would remember me. He was the campus idol, now a rising tech star. If you land him, half the girls on the street will stare at you. How do you figure he would ever be friends with me?
Sienna flops down beside me, looking annoyed.
You were his classmate. You never had a crush on him.
I think for a moment. I make a show of sizing up her hourglass figure.
A guy like that takes a woman like you. Back in school, even if I tried every trick, he would never look my way. I am ordinary. I can only watch you top-tier people date.
Among regular folks I might be cute. Next to Sienna I fade fast. Women like Sienna always crowd around Frank. My words leave Sienna very pleased. She hums, props a leg at the mirror, and puts on lipstick. When she finishes, a smile curls at her lips.
Right. A man like that is there for me to take. This run will be tough.
I believe she will pull it off. There has never been a man Sienna could not take. I have seen it across 10 years of knowing her. To Sienna, men come in 2 kinds, the ones she likes and the ones she does not. If she likes him, he is hers. That includes my exes. She does not even rate my boyfriends. She crooks a finger, and they fall for her. Within a week she dumps and blocks them in one sweep. She calls it a favor. If they bite that fast, they never loved you. I am screening for you.
If you were not my best friend, I would never do it.
Sienna acts fast. By the next day she drags me to find Frank. He is a single tech CEO. Old money debutantes circle him. High-end socialites hover. Yesterday at the boutique he was likely waiting for some heiress to shop. How do I know? I am covering his company for an interview. With my press badge at their office, the women love to gossip about the rich young boss. I also want to see how Sienna takes down this untouchable one. My chance finally comes. His company hosts a celebration cocktail that night. PR invites me, and I get Sienna a pass. Sienna arrives in a black mermaid gown, graceful and radiant, and the whole room looks over. She is ablaze, artfully finished from head to toe, every move like a Venus statue. Next to her, the sweet girl in a white dress by Frank pales at once. Sienna steps to Frank, like it is natural.
Hello.
Frank blinks, then offers his hand. Even a man who has seen every flower may not refuse a beauty that intense. My female co-workers whisper nearby.
Who is she? The boss actually humored her. People get shut down all the time.
I thought he was pure ice. There goes my fantasy.
Maybe this is the gap between average and stunning. She looks better than the actress we hired. She has a rare vibe.
Beauty is useless. She is here for the boss. Dream on.
But is he not almost engaged to that hale heiress? Now,
I look back. Sienna and Frank are already deep in talk. The girl in white gets iced out and stomps in place.
What a brazen tramp! Look at that sway!
Half a month later, Sienna comes home, glowing with victory. I hand her 2 fried eggs.
Congrats.
She usually counts every calorie to keep her figure, and she always says my eggs are too oily. Today she is in such a mood she lets it slide, and eats with real pleasure. The red marks on her neck are hard to ignore.
I did it again.
I pause for a long beat.
I have news too. I am in love.
Since when? We live together. We are best friends. Why tell me now? What now? Afraid I will steal him too.
No way.
Sienna rolls her eyes and keeps eating like she does not care.
Relax. I have Frank. I will not look at anyone else for a while. He is the highest quality man I have met in years.
Sienna is so beautiful other women fade beside her. She has had no close friends for years, except me. Aside from stealing my boyfriends, she treats me well. Every romance comes with gifts for me. And she never brings men to our place. Because she kept poaching my dates, I stayed single, finished grad school, and hit top marks at work. With a bombshell beside me, I never dared to date until I met Dr. Miles Foster. He is a top hospital physician, looks ordinary, family okay, and by my metrics he is strong husband material. Most of all he seems steady, just what I want for marriage. With a little guidance from me, we get along well. I still will not let him meet Sienna, since none of my boyfriends ever resisted her pull. Now I dare. With Frank shining there, why would she look at Miles? When Miles comes by, Sienna paints her nails on the sofa, barely gives him a glance. After he leaves she says, not even looking up,
Your taste improved this time. Way better than before. If not for Frank, I would want a bite.
Do not tell me you like him too?
Please. He is just a small-time doctor. Why would I drop a CEO for that?
I underestimate Sienna again. I go to Frank's company to finalize copy with the PR manager. And I am about to leave. Frank stops me in the hall. It is the first time he speaks to me first. My stomach tightens. This is not about work. A man like him would not stop me for that. It must be Sienna. Sure enough, he pulls me into a quiet corner and asks,
Do you know what Sienna has been up to lately?
I shake my head and keep my face honest.
I do not know. She said she had a date with you and left early.
Frank frowns.
She does not have a date with me today.
His face goes cold.
Then, where did she go? You are her best friend. You know, take me to her.
Huh?
He clocks my press badge.
I will make sure you interview me and several rising tech CEOs in the city. Deal?
I still hesitate. So he sweetens the deal.
I will make it exclusive. Just you.
I am up for promotion, and the offer hits hard. I lift my eyes to his face and make up my mind. If he insists on tearing off his own green hat, so be it. That will not be on me.
I think she said the M Hotel has great desserts. She brought me some a few times. At this hour she might be at.
Frank's expression turns even colder. I am right. He has never taken Sienna to the M Hotel. Someone else is having fun there with her, and I already know who it is. I ride with Frank to the hotel and give Sienna's ID to the front desk. With Frank's pull, we find her registered suite fast. We stop at the door and hear the fight of passion inside. Sienna sounds breathy and excited. The edge in her voice turns sharp.
Easier. This is too much.
Do you feel this way with her?
Of course it has to be you. She is a dead fish in bed. You have all the moves, baby.
But you will still marry her. Men say one thing and do another.
We listen for minutes. I go pale. Frank turns scarlet with rage and wants to kick in the door. A heartbeat before he snaps. I tug his sleeve and whisper.
The man inside. Sounds like my boyfriend.
Frank stills at once. He looks down at me with a trace of pity. We do not knock. We cannot face what comes next. We sit in the hotel restaurant and say nothing. From his cold face I can tell he likes Sienna. Even his phone case is from her. Nothing like a hard-nosed CEO. He might not know she gifts cases to men she claims. A childish flag of ownership. I speak first, eyes wet and voice thin.
He is my boyfriend. She met him once. We were about to get married. Invitations are ready. The venue is booked for next month. Our parents met. The new place is set.
Frank finally looks up at me.
Sounds like you have it worse than me.
I fight the sting in my chest.
I did not see this coming.
Two cheated souls share the same pain. The big shot CEO even tries to comfort me.
Maybe this is fate. Better to see him now than after the wedding. You did not lose.
It is likely his first time being cheated on. He sounds righteous. Not me. I have been cheated on again and again. I know the feeling too well. Even when she barely looked at Miles, I knew she was interested.
We have known each other for years. She steals my boyfriends every time. But this time is different. We were getting married. I thought, once we moved out, this would end. I was foolish. I thought once she dated you, she would stop.
I glance over. Frank looks even greener, like he swallowed a fly. We ordered desserts when we came in. Frank does not touch a bite. He looks sick. He fell for a mess and caught his own scandal with a stranger beside him, worse than a fly in the mouth. A first for the mighty CEO.
Mr. Sterling, I have a small ask. Please, do not expose this yet. I need time to think. Miles and I moved money around. I cannot end with nothing.
Frank agrees.
Not too long. I will not invite a scandal.
I promise I will be quick. We exchange contact info. In 10 years of knowing him, this is the first time I have his number. I am so wired. I do not sleep. I return Miles's betrothal money and the new place key at once. I tell his parents it is off and send back the jewelry and cash gifts. His honest parents keep saying it is Miles's fault. And I am a good woman. That makes me a little ashamed. I held one card back. Invitations were not sent, so no need to explain. Miles finds out and keeps it decent. He asks one thing.
I crossed a line. Is there really no way back?
No way.
Then, I block every contact in one sweep. Miles stares, shocked by my speed as I tie up every loose end.
Did you never love me at all? Why do you feel like a stranger now?
I hate when the power slips to someone else.
Miles, you cheated first. Okay. If not for that, our invitations would be out by now.
He looks wrecked with regret. In less than a week, I text Frank, boss. Everything is handled. Mission accomplished. Frank replies, okay. After a while I text again, asking if he wants payback. He does not reply for a long time. The typing bubble lingers. In the end, nothing comes. I figure the dose is too mild. He does not trust me yet. I want him to step into my world, by choice. I know he will cut it off with Sienna, at once. A man that proud cannot tolerate a cheating partner. She used to drop by Frank's office. Now a full week passes with no sign of her. Frank keeps his word. I interview several rising tech stars in the city. My boss is thrilled. The whole office is shocked by the result.
How did you book them? They only take state media. They are rarely in town.
I used paparazzi, camped at their doors, and called classmates inside their firms. If they are in town, I go.
It is all a story. With Frank's intro, a 30-minute slot is easy. They praise my hustle. I take the big bonus this quarter. Promotion looks locked. Career blooms. Love should bloom too. After Frank dumps her, Sienna stays down for a long while. It is her first time being dumped, clean and final. Before even exposed as the other woman, men still clung to her. She always did the cutting. Never the one cut. It hits her pride hard. She keeps going to Frank, only to be turned away. The beauty finally deflates.
We were perfect before. What is he thinking? Did he just freeload on me?
I pass her a face mask.
This is the first time I have seen you this low. Even a bombshell gets heartbroken.
She snorts, puts on the mask, and starts plotting.
He needs to learn that refusing me comes with a price.
I work at my laptop and pull up a photo of a man. Sienna leans in at once.
So, is that your interview target?
On screen is Caleb Preston in a suit. Rich air, looks and build rival Frank. Both are tech darlings, rival firms, movie star faces, always compared. Frank is self-made. Top schools, then a win in startups. Caleb is the classic heir at the top of the pile.
He grew up abroad, hates local media games, tougher than Frank, and they are rivals, so he resists us.
Sienna narrows her eyes.
I can help. Easy.
Then, go get him.
She thinks I worry about work, and starts her playbook. I do not know how, but even elusive Caleb falls for her. She comes back with a crocodile Birkin from him, and flashes a triumphant smile.
Heirs and strivers are not the same. The heir spends big. Relax. Once he loves me, I will book your interview. We are best friends, right?
No interview, but the romance goes loud. The whole world learns that Caleb and Sienna are together. Caleb lives loud, always at celebrity and charity galas. She hits the news on his arm. Media call her his new girlfriend. Old rumors of Sienna and Frank resurface. Even with low-profile photos exist, the triangle talk makes it all murkier.
My God, if Sienna equals Caleb's girlfriend and Sienna equals Frank's girlfriend, then Caleb equals Frank's boyfriend?
She is scary good, men in the palm of her hand.
She is stunning. Give me that face and body in my next life. I could date anyone.
Their love-hate could fill a book. Caleb looks like he is provoking Frank.
Next time I visit Frank's office, he comes to me in person. A vein jumps at his temple.
What is wrong with Sienna? Will she die without a man?
I look back, all innocent.
That is how she is.
Now they say we are in a triangle with Caleb. What do we do?
It is not all bad. Your company trends every day now.
They do not look at my company or my products. They study my orientation and a triangle every day. I am not a social butterfly like Caleb. I do not need this. This only hurts the firm. A good company does not need gossip about its CEO.
He vents it all and breathes.
You said she stole every boyfriend you had?
I hum softly, eyes stinging again.
I told the last one clear. Cheating is a mortal sin. I will never see him again.
Frank lets out a small laugh.
Reporter Miller, you brought her to me. You owe me this favor, right?
Huh?
There is nothing better than a girlfriend to end the rumors.
Why me? When you could have anyone.
He has rich debutantes and gorgeous stars around him. And I am ordinary.
Mr. Sterling, I cannot do this. I am just an ordinary employee.
After the hotel, I felt sick of everyone, all of them with motives. I have slept badly for days. I bet you have too. We share battle scars. I can trust a partner like that.
He lays down 3 rules. We must be honest. No cheating, no lies. I hesitate a long while, then sign. Frank smiles, satisfied. After he leaves, I smile too. Bet you did not see that coming? You have always been my target. Without Sienna, you would never have noticed me. With Caleb, she swims in the spotlight. Born for parties and bright stages, Miles is long out of sight, and mind. Miles even comes back to beg for another chance. He kneels and calls it a spell. But I feel no pity at all. I look at the man I chose for being suitable, and decide his part ends here. He is only a step in the plan. There is no love between us. So why forgive? Even Caleb is a target I lined up for Sienna. As a reporter, I learned Frank and Caleb are oil and water. When Frank started out, Caleb poached funding and resources from under him. Caleb once threw down a threat.
Do not cross me! Capital in this city runs through my family. You picked my lane. You cannot stop a truck with your arms.
Frank refuses to bend. Reality stonewalls him. Big funds pass on his company. In the end, a lone angel believes. Caleb trips him again and again, and only a stint abroad eases the heat. If anything could make Frank lose control, it is Caleb. Sienna loves a challenge. A man like Caleb fits, charming yet untouched by the crowd. She is bright and beautiful. A headline maker with a siren pull. How could Caleb not fall for her? Since going public with Frank, my career climbs again. With a lift of his hand, I get first-hand leads. In return, I seed a little negative buzz on Caleb with my files. It barely needs a push. The crowd sides with the self-made over the air. I shape Frank as grounded, hardship-faced, no luck. He earns every step. At the same time, Caleb's gossip pops up. He swaps girlfriends like shirts. Rumors of abortions and cheating fill his youth. Proof is thin. Heirs bury their past, but a hint sets the internet on fire.
Wow! I did not think gossip goes this far. Is Caleb even sincere with Sienna?
This is gross. Money means people are toys? Maybe he is a real offender?
An heir does not date for love, he just pokes Frank. They never get along, right?
Poor Mr. Sterling, real bootstrap CEO. All on his own. I am moved.
When I have cash, I will buy his products to support him.
Sienna does not care. Caleb's past matches her fire talk if they must. She has heard it all since childhood. In her world, silence hurts more than death. As for Frank, I am sure he knows this is my work. I know a shared enemy is not enough. I must hold real value to him. Otherwise, I am no more than a pet. At last, Frank brings me to a public event. He takes me to a charity gala. Money dresses even a plain woman like me into the part. Sienna walks up on Caleb's arm, and her smile tightens. Frank studies them with interest.
So you like wearing someone else's cast-offs?
That is them. Sharp edges the moment they meet. Caleb pulls her close and kisses the white curve of her neck.
Beauty belongs to the strongest. Mr. Sterling, this is modern times. Ever heard of free love?
Sienna drapes herself on him. The tease is blatant. Frank glances at Sienna and wonders how he ever fell so hard. He leans and murmurs to me.
I look at her now, and feel a little sick.
I hand him a tissue.
Do not throw up. The press is everywhere.
I step up and smile at Caleb.
Mr. Preston, so many reporters here. I bet you do not mind one more outlet. Here is my press badge.
Caleb bristles. He hates reporters most of all.
My press is terrible lately. That smear is your doing, right?
I cover my mouth in feigned shock.
Mr. Preston, how can you say that? You refuse interviews. We can only gather public records. With so many rumor accounts, how do you know it is us? Watch your words or it is defamation. Our company excels at cease and desist letters.
Caleb sours, shocked. He lives in bouquets and I give him a thorn.
Frank, this is your taste?
He gestures at my body, then my face with a flourish.
You disappoint me so much.
Frank grips my hand tighter.
Of course, I am not like you.
A flicker of hurt and pique crosses Sienna's lovely face. For the first time, I take something from her. I get home at night. Sienna is already on the couch.
Well, Emma, since when did you hook up with Frank Sterling? I thought that Miles guy was your fiancé.
I sit opposite her and stir the air so the cloying perfume thins out.
From the moment he cheated, he stopped being my fiancé.
So you knew already. No wonder. Oh, so that is it. You told Frank too, did you?
She finally pieces together what felt off. I hold my glass, fingers stiff, and say nothing.
You want to throw that water at me? Seriously, Emma.
He was my fiancé. Our wedding is next month. Why go after mine when you already have a better man?
Sienna crosses a leg, cracks her knuckles, utterly unfazed.
That taboo thrill, you know? I am filtering for you. If he bites this easy, how is that on me? And you turned it on me. Not afraid I will poke Frank again?
This is the 8th time, Sienna. You stole my boyfriend 8 times. Do you think there will be a 9th time?
I choose each word with care. I lunge, catch her off guard, and pin her to the couch. My hand closes on her neck. Red marks bloom on that swan-white skin.
Cough, cough.
Do not think I do not know. You run on a man magnet system. You live by conquering men. No real job since graduation. Fine dining and 5-star hotels. A fortune each year to keep that face and body. Even with suckers. That takes help. All thanks to your system.
Terror flashes in her eyes. Her body jerks back.
How do you know?
Of course I know. We have lived under one roof since graduation. If I listen closely, I hear her talk to the system. They pick high-difficulty targets together. The system even pitched it first. You hit all the quality men around you. Try your roommate's boyfriend next. The difficulty is high. The reward points will be rich. She did exactly that. I ran it like a study, tested it many times. Any kind of man, she takes him. So yes, Sienna carries a man magnet system. Miles, Frank, Caleb, they will all bite. The harder the man to lure, the more points she earns. I even found a bug. It sparks one-sided obsession, then fades with time, and the system stops helping. Some came back after she dumped them, full of regret, no memory of how crazed they were. That sits in my notes. So they fall hard at first, but very few stay devoted. Since the missions began, she was bound to have no other female friends. Only me, willing to stay her friend. Friends even warned me, be careful with Sienna. She grabs everything. I did not care. Those average guys, take them. I never liked them much. In my plan, she is a key piece. Without her, I cannot finish. Frank is the one I have loved in secret for years. I watched him from the day he became a campus star. He never really saw me. I was too ordinary. No top grades, no stunning looks. Even years later at work, during my first interview with him, I bring up school on purpose. Frank remembers nothing about me back then. He just said perfunctorily, "What a coincidence." I let go of her neck. Color creeps back into her face.
So what if you know? Say it out loud. No one will believe you. They will say you read too many novels. You cannot throw me in jail.
Sienna, you are a terrible woman.
You knew all along. Your friends trashed me for years. Why make a federal case now?
I head to my bedroom and leave her alone in the living room. The bait is set. Tomorrow I pull the net. Next morning, she is packing to move out.
You are moving out?
I rub my sleepy eyes while she hustles around with boxes.
Yeah, No way we mend this. You ripped the veil. Better we never speak again.
Remember to book a cleaner. This place is my parents' gift. Look what you did to it these years.
Emma!
She stamps her foot, slaps down a wad of cash and leaves. We cut ties for good and remove each other everywhere. With nowhere to go, she circles back and moves into Caleb's place. She becomes his new gilded canary. Being a gilded canary is not easy. Within 3 months, Caleb is spotted in the Harbor District with a new influencer on his arm. Photos of Sienna drinking her sorrow in a bar hit the headlines. Old flames lose to new thrills. She asks Caleb for answers many times, gets nowhere, and moves out of his villa. On a rainy day, I go pick her up with an umbrella. I see her truly defeated for the first time, soaked through, hauling a big suitcase in a sorry state. I hand her my place key.
You still have things there. If you have nowhere to stay, you can move back.
Emma, you still take me in? You do not know. Caleb is a total jerk.
I pat her head, hail a cab, and tuck her inside.
Do not worry. He will not get away with this.
Caleb will not give up a whole garden for Sienna. Sweet beginnings cannot beat the lure outside. Sienna is not a girl who sits and takes it. Frank's cold shoulder already burned her pride. She will not let Caleb cheat on her and walk. She sobs hard.
I am sorry, Emma. I did so many wrong things. I should never have taken your man.
It is fine. We will get even together. You lived there long enough. You must know things. Rest first. Tell me slowly later.
She does not know. Without her, none of this works. I would never receive such a gift. On the 3rd day, after she moves out, I run a feature on Caleb's firm. Blossoms outside, losses inside. No listing for ages, no ability or a cash crunch? Another line reads, an heir who parties daily cannot build great products, right? I attach a detailed 3-month timeline. He even skips his own launch events, spending his days on companions. He cycles through multiple dates in a single day. The comments roll in.
Wow, a time management master! So many influencers in one day!
Just be an heir, stop cosplaying a founder. Does he care about any product?
Yeah, I bought their gadget. Quality was awful, broke every few days, support ignored me.
Bold outlet reporting this? Not afraid of the Prestons.
The internet explodes. I read and smile to myself. I am not afraid of Caleb. The more he lashes out, the deeper my place in Frank's mind. My editor beams.
Emma is on a roll this year. Our numbers are set.
As a rival benefits, Frank's press turns positive. His stock climbs. He invites me out more. Our talks go deeper. One night at dinner, several men rush us and try to kidnap me. Frank's security stops them. I am scared half to death. Frank lifts me into the car. I shake in his arms.
It must be Caleb. He swore he would make me pay.
Frank announces our engagement at once to protect me. In time, he sees I keep my lane and deliver. Most of all, I have no taste for social butterflies. Like him, I pour myself into work. Like him, I know the sting of betrayal. Like him, I have been pushed by Caleb's clout. With so much in common, who cares about status or looks? Soon Frank and I are glued together. On our wedding night, Frank holds me.
I never knew you were this formidable.
With me at his side, the stock keeps climbing and his image shines. He had many women before. Still, I believe I am the one for him. He nuzzles into my neck.
Emma, you are my lucky staff.
I nuzzle back against his chest.
This is fate. A gift from above.
Thanks for watching. Follow for more romance stories.